Hello, YouTube, and welcome. This is a video for Aries for the month of November. And this is just a general reading. Remember that. And if anyone would like to have a personal reading with me, look below. You'll see my email address and just email me and we can set up an appointment so we can talk. And as I always say, I've already prayed over the cards. I've already meditated over the cards. And I already talked to the angels of the cards, and I shuffled the cards and I dealt them out already just to save time. I don't like to spend a whole lot of time on this. Need to get the message through and then move on to the next. Okay, so Aries, the first card that we came up to with is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess shows some of you Aries out there are maybe stressed out a little bit. You may be going through some situation right now. And this card is representing that you need to stay calm and cool about the situation. You need to just lay back and just take one step at a time and one day at a time. You don't need to get that little temper of yours going. You know how you can get, and you can get a little bit impatient for whatever the situation is going on with some of you Aries out there. And this card is representing for you to sit still and to take one day at a time, and to take one, for some of you Aries, it means to just take one step at a time. Tackle on just one uh say job or job situation. You don't want to juggle a whole lot of things. Just do one thing at a time, because it can be overwhelming and it can cause a stressful situation for you. So it needs for you to just relax and don't rush into things. Sometimes Aries, you get your hopes up so high that you start rushing into things, and you just rush right for it. You forget, you go past what you're supposed to really be seeing on your path. And when you do that, you'll crash. You'll just run right into, you'll just completely crash. And that means before that happens, or if that is happening, you need to just sit back and relax and take your time. Don't be impatient. Whatever you're going through you'll see it through. You just need to just be patient. And I know that's a hard thing, but this is what you have to do at this time. And take day by day as it comes. Just, don't look at 2 days ahead or 3 days ahead. Just relax yourself and learn to slow down. Take your time. All is well. Whatever you want, it's going to be there for the getting. Don't mean you have to jump up there and get it all at one time. You just have to take it one day at a time in order to reach your goal. As for some of you Aries out there that's going through something, think about it. Think about a certain situation. You may need time for meditation. I always push meditation. I always push, getting into yourself, because I had to go there myself. I came to a certain situation in my life where I had to just stop and figure out, who am I? What am I? What am I here for? Why do I keep going through this same situation over and over again? I had to stop blaming other people for my problems or for things that I was going through. It was all me. Certain things in life, we let things happen to us because of ourselves. It's not the devil, it's not God, it's not none of that. It's you. So when you have to sit back sometime and find out who you are and what are you here for, and kind of like, and take that one day at a time, and get to know yourself and love yourself. The very most important thing in life that we need to do is learn to love ourselves, and that will eliminate a lot of these problems that we go through, relationship wise, family wise, uh, um, marital problems, all these little problems that's coming up, emotional and things like that. The thing that'll help take care and resolve all that those issues is to learn to love yourself. And once you learn to love yourself, you can just lay back and enjoy the love that's going to come to you once you love yourself, because people can identify with love. People can identify more with the spirit, because we are spiritual beings. What we looking at on the outside is just the shell. It's just borrowed to us. But we are, the real deal is what's on the inside of us. We have to go in there and we have to see ourselves, and we have to find out who we are, and we have to find out where we come from. We have to find out what our purpose is here. And that's the ultimate prize, is what's inside of you. It's the ultimate. It's the shining star. It's the you. And once you develop to love yourself, and then others are going to love you, you learn to give up yourself also. Didn't mean to get off a track there, but I think it has a lot to do with some of you Aries out there that need a little bit more in depth about that. The next card that we do have is the Eight of Cups. Okay, if you look at this card, you see a lady. She's sort of down, like down. She looks like she's down and out, and she's got a bag on the back, like she's moving or going somewhere. She's taking her stuff with her, and in the background, you see here. Sorry. These cups. There's a bunch of cups out there, which is there's 8 of them. There's 8 of cups. And cups always represent matters from the heart, emotions, things like that. Um, and the cups are still standing, right? And then you see further back, there's 2 people there. Look like a man and a woman. Now this cup could represent in a situation for some of you Aries that there was someone that left you. You know, they just packed their bags and decided to leave. It may have took them a while to come to this conclusion, because they don't look very happy about leaving, but nevertheless, they're leaving anyway due to a certain situation. It also could mean to some of you Aries that you left somebody, or it was a marriage that was divorced. It was a divorce that came out of this. Because it could have been mutual, because of the cups in the background that are still standing. They're not falling cups means, like something happened to make the situation the way it is, but the cups are still standing in the background. So it could have been to some of you Aries a mutual agreement to leave each other. It could have been mutual of leaving. To some of you Aries out there, it could have been the reason for the breakup is because you seeing somebody else and you got caught. Simple as that. You got caught, and the person, is heartbroken, and they just decided to leave you, and you are there with someone else. Can represent different things for a lot of you Aries out there. So you take it, what I'm talking about, and you know which part of it represents you. But this is a cup of leaving, 2 people leaving one another willingly. Somebody just up and just decided to leave you for a certain reason. Could have been secrecy, cheating, anything like that. Could have been arguments to where you couldn't no longer get along together. But they are distraught about it. They are hurt about it. But they had to do what they had to do. Or it could be where you were cheating. Somebody was cheating, and they left to be with somebody else. This is around the second week of November, if not coming into it. And the next card we're showing is the Star. Some of you Aries out there, still you have hope. You have wishing upon a star. You have ambition. You have um, uh, intuition that things are going to work out okay. That you're going to find somebody else. That all is not lost. That it is hopeful, and you're leaving these options open to yourself, which is really good, Aries. You do have that quality about yourself where you just pick up and just go head on and move on. You just you have that hope. You wish upon a star. You have dreams. You have ambition, and you want to follow that. You have that drive, and you have that passion when it comes to partnership. You need partnership. You have to have partnership, and you go get it. When you lose one partner, you go get another. That's just the way Aries roll. And a lot of times, like I said, you have to slow down. You have to slow down in order to see what's really good for you. Having partner after partner after partner, and if you're not satisfied, if you're not happy, how long can this go on for you? Slam into a tree to tell you that this is not the way it really goes. You have to really take your time, and you have to really love yourself first in order to receive love in return. So this is a card of hope, and this is a card of wishing, and this is a card of you know leaving options open for things to happen for you. And the last card we have for you, Aries, is the Magician. And that's you. I see that you'll overcome this situation, as the other card was confirmation. You're going to overcome this situation. You're going to get out there and show what you got. You're going to use your little magic to make things happen, because that's just what Aries do. They're go-getters. They don't sit around and wait for nothing. They go get it. But like I said in the earlier card, you have to slow your roll sometimes. You have to, just really take it nice and slow. After some of you Aries been through one relationship after another, and after another, and after another. This cycle has to stop. You have to come to love yourself so you can be loved yourself. You have to get off of this like it's all about you role too, because when you're in a partnership, it's about both of you. And this card also means you need to concentrate and you need to focus, at this time, about, like I just talked about earlier, you need to concentrate and you need to focus on finding whatever it is that you want in life, and whatever it is that you need in life. You have to focus on that. You have to um uh stop you have to stop beating yourself up also. But you have to put in some effort, you have to put in some time, and you have to retreat sometimes. You have to get into yourself in order to figure out what's really going on with you yourself, not about what it is with others, because you have no problem running out there. What you see is what you get, Aries. But there's no problem with you getting out without thinking sometimes. So slow down. Think about your situation. Think about what you really want. Think about what's really good for you to make a long-lasting relationship. You don't have to go from one relationship to another. Just really settle down and think. And then get out and show your magic. Get out there and let somebody love you too. Okay? And the last card, which is the angel card that's going to be speaking to you, Aries, they have a message for you, and their message for you is the retreat card. They want you to retreat, and they want you to get to yourself and get into and get into you through meditation, and they want you to ask them for help, because like anything else, we were born free. We were born with freedom to do whatever we want to do, and that means whether it's good or whether it's bad, and that's just the way it is. We're able to do either one. We have a choice. Nothing is put on us to force us to do things of what God says. He's not forcing us to do anything. He give us free will. So with that said, the angels aren't going to force themselves on you. God is not going to force himself on you. You have to want their help. So you would need sometime, maybe take 10 or 15 minutes out of your day, twice a day, and just sit there and meditate and call on God and call on your angels, because they want to help you. They're telling me they want to be there for you. They want to comfort you. They want to make sure that you get the best out of life and get what you deserve. Everybody deserves it. But they want to comfort you, but they want to hear from you. They want you to say, "Come help me. I need your help, please." They don't want you to suffer. They don't want you to be sad. They want you to live a happy, beautiful life the way you should, and the way you were put here, and the way you were put here to do, the way we all were put here for, is to live a beautiful, happy life. But we have to really get out of our own way in order for that to happen. We have to love ourselves. We have to uh, see ourselves for who we are, and find out what we want and what we need in our life to make us happy. So with that said, that's the end of the reading for Aries for the month of November. I thank you so much for stopping by and listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you later. And remember, I love you. I really do. Bye bye.